for your God's name. We're glad to be able to help you out.
All right, Jason Myers, Mr. Chief. Hold up, please. One of our newer members. Glad to have you. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself? You got 3 minutes. Clock starts now. Thank you.
So I feel like I just did this with when I got in, but I'm going to try to think of some different things to discuss. Again, I'm Jason Myers. One thing you probably didn't know about me, and I didn't know about myself, is I might be considered an assassin. However, thankfully I'm a bad shot. So yesterday at the Mayor's Cup, I tried to take out the major for the police department. So I was the second team on hole number 3 where we started. So this was, I went to the driving range earlier and had been hitting the ball pretty well on the driving range, and then I pulled a couple lefts. I was like, oh no, where'd this come from? Please don't show up on the course. So I made sure I ended on a good drive. I got out there on hole number 3. And the police department, I didn't know that was the green, but they had made it to the green of 16, which is over the lake, little par 3 if you're familiar with Wyoming Creek. And so my first tee shot, I was trying to hug the trees that come around that dogleg left. And I made a straight shot left of the trees, directly at the green that they were on. Captain Annis hooked. I found out later. But it went within 1.5 feet of Dustin's head, over the green and skipped across the lake. So at the end of it, Dustin, they walked up and said, "Who was it that hit up on us?" Of course, my other 3 teammates he's like, now how would that look? Made national headlines that the fire chief killed the major of the police department on a city-sanctioned Mayor's Cup. So that was a little embarrassing, but anyway, just a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Tennessee. However, I am a die-hard Alabama football fan. So that did hurt this last weekend. However, I do pull, I guess you say Tennessee is my second favorite. So if somebody had to beat Bama, at least it was that. But I was born on a farm, or raised on a farm there in Tennessee. My dad passed away when I was 15. And we wound up moving to North Carolina. My mom wanted to get close to one of the children, and when I went to college or got married or whatever, my pathway led that she wouldn't be by herself. So we moved to North Carolina, moved in next to my sister, and I met my wife at church. We've been recently, this last couple weeks ago, celebrated our 28th anniversary. So we've been married quite a while. She's put up with a lot through the years. Me changing careers, not trying to decide what I wanted to do. Joined the fire service in 96 as a volunteer, came to the city in 2002. So it has been progressing since then. I went over all that last time. The only other thing I'll share with you is, you may not know, I have a history of being a bit of a prankster. So, mayor and city manager, if y'all want to close your ears for a minute. I thought I'd just share one or 2 funny pranks that went on at the firehouse that I happen to be a part of. Now, I have to instigate and not participate. So one of them in particular, we had a captain at the time, Vincent Goodyear, I don't mind, he's retired, so I could use his name. Spanky, that's right. He had been to the eye doctor and had gotten new contacts, and he had one that was a bifocal and one that was regular. So that was his first time doing it, and he explained to us that it would take about 2 weeks to get your brain trained to see correctly out of that. Well, they had been a lot of trash talking the night before, so we were standing in our locker room. There's 4 seats, and we were all standing there brushing our teeth and getting ready for the morning. And about that time, I saw one of the other firefighters doing something, and I didn't know exactly what he did. We stepped out in the hallway, and he said, "Hey, Myers, you see what I done?" I said, "No." He said, "I took Spanky's caps off his contact lenses and swapped them." So Spanky puts them in the wrong eyes, and standing there trying to get some adjustment because everything's fuzzy, hears us laughing about it, comes out of the hallway, cusses us pretty well. So we disappear. Well, that wasn't the end of it. So we was figuring out how to keep it going. And so for the next 2 or 3 shifts that Spanky came in, we had eye charts printed, and we had them hanging everywhere. We had one above his bed, so when he woke up in the morning, he checked his eyesight. We had one behind his turnout gear, so when he got his gear off for the day, he checked his eyesight. We had one in the back of his locker. So that's just one of many. As I do these bios, I'll share other ones, but I will try to protect the innocent. So thank you for your time.
Thanks, Stacy.